2, 1. All right, that was a little Guns N' Roses, GNR. Welcome to the jungle, friends. Sometimes in a typical startup company, you can feel like you're in the jungle, right? But I think what you'll find here with this unique startup is that we are blazing trails, we're clearing the forage, and we are laying the tracks for a lifetime, that's right, lifetime journey together. We are here for the rest of our lives. We hope you all make that commitment as well. And it's our goal to continue to build that trust through radical transparency with you. I got our co-founders, Nick Sorensen and Larry Lane here. They complete me. They complement me. They're the real deal. So you'll hear from them in just a few minutes. Just wanted to have a special call. I want to congratulate each and every one of you. Over 700 now have jumped on. I'm sure we'll have quite a few others watching the recording. To think that it was less than 5 weeks ago before Nelo Life was even a name. We didn't have a name. And I shared this idea with my wife, and she said, honey, you've been wanting to do this for a long time. Are you really going to do it? I said, yes, I am. She's like, I didn't think you all wanted to be an owner of a network marketing company. I said, well, I didn't. That's why we're going to do it. Because sometimes you got to answer that greater calling, and circumstances have brought us all here in one way, shape, or form. And she said, well, who's going to do it with you? I said, well, Nick and Larry, they just don't know it yet. So that was the next call I made about 10 minutes after that. And Larry, of course, was like, let's go, baby, let's go. Nick was like, he's more the analytical. He's the smartest one of the group. He's like, okay, I think you might be onto something. Give me a couple hours, day, process it. And here we are. So the last thing I want anybody to think is that we have rushed a company, and what you're going to see from day one, I think, is going to really impress you. And keep in mind, today is the worst we'll ever be. But I think what you're going to see in terms of design, marketing, corporate talent that we've surrounded ourselves with, and then I know the three of us feel incredibly blessed to have so many amazing servant leaders who have bought into this vision so quickly. We're talking 6, 7, 8-figure earners, Hall of Fame type earners, but most importantly, just great people that had put their collective egos aside. They could all be number one in any other opportunity. And they said, hey, let's go make a legacy run here. So we are incredibly blessed and grateful. Don't ever discount that for a second. So Let's do a good job here of managing expectations. We're looking to you as our true foundation, our rock, our servant leadership. And we think it's imperative to manage expectations in any startup type company, even though you're going to see things radically evolve and improve almost on a daily basis in the weeks and months ahead. I wanted to start off here and just share with you our website. Raise your hand if you've been to NeloLife.com. NeloLife.com. Okay, Nick, is my screen showing? Okay, good.
Good to go.
Been known to talk to myself for an hour on these things, so I just want to double check. Now, we are a global company. So look, you go right up here, click on the world icon. Let me get why can't I get there? Get me out of the way. And what language do you want? Where's my Vietnamese? Servant leadership. We got some great Vietnamese leaders. I'm just going to pick them here just to demonstrate. Let's say you got a friend in Vietnam. And they're like, well, my English is okay, but I want to see it in my native language. Well, how cool that you can see it in just about every major language. Okay, if you don't know Vietnamese, get brushed up, because eventually you just might have an awesome team there too. All right, so we got plenty of languages to choose from day one. As Nick will share, our digital back office, our digital office we call it, will also be translated in the weeks and months ahead. So let's go now to the top here. And oh my gosh, I'm on John McKillop's replicated marketer site, which looks almost identical to the regular website. And you're like, that's not fair. How come John has a marketer website? Is he out sponsoring people? Of course he's not. Okay, in fact, there's no join now button. If I were to click on the coming soon button, what would I see? I would see the original countdown. Remember, Friends, we're all about under promising, over delivering. Nick said I can't give an exact time frame, but I would say it's safe to say within the next 12, 24, 48, 72 hours, Nick, somewhere in there, everybody's going to have a join now button. They'll be able to sign up with one of our beta testers. Yes, John McKillop is my dear brother, and we insisted that he be our first affiliate to sign up. So blame it on 30 years of me knowing John, 20 years of me knowing John and loving him. That's why he's number one. No special favors. We put him in. And then we've got some others. So the links will start going live here in the next couple of days to start signing people up. Again, friends, I know people get excited. You think, well, we're pre-launching on the 8th, the 10th, the 14th. We have never said that, right? We just want to over-deliver on the promises that we do make. Now, has anybody gotten any swag? Have you gotten any Nelo gear? Anybody representing out there? Cecile's got some. Oh, okay. Look at this. Estuco, Mickey, Colin. Oh, we got 40 of you already got swag. I'll tell you what, I'm a little jealous because since I got back from Gatlinburg, I put in a nice large order. You're like, but Eric, you and the owners, you get free swag, right? You're no, because if we did that kind of stuff, we're going to take money out of your pocket. So I know Nick's is on his way. Larry is going to be all geared up. I actually went to the mailroom just before this call because I was hoping I would be able to put that on. So we'd love for you to go rock out the Nelo gear, guys. We price those to sell. That's not a profit center for us. As you'll see, it's high quality stuff. We want it to last a long time. Want you to look good, feel good. So you'll go in there and then feel free to explore the rest of the website. And not bad for version 1, right? Not bad for version 1. Our first Nelo trip is coming up soon. I let the cat out of the bag yesterday, October 17th through the 21st. We're going down to a 5-star all-inclusive resort. You can add on additional days on the front end, the back end. We'll have installment payment plans. It's going to be awesome. There's only 350 rooms on that property. It's a boutique property. Nice, Nick. I love the Tumblr, man. Showing me up. All right. So play around with the website, the different buttons here. Again, you're going to see this continuously evolve. You know, bless Natalie Sorensen, Nikki Bronson. They're doing a great job updating that, and we'll continue to improve it. Now, a lot of you are asking, what about travel? Is travel going to be ready to go from day one? Absolutely. There is your travel portal. Nelo Life Travel, friends. You're going to enjoy this, right? The goal is to make a few bookings a year, more than justify your membership, maybe a few more, maybe a few less, depending on what you book. You'll see, again, everything is in currency. There's post-booking in language translations around the world. Works just like any other portal. Nick said he wanted to go to San Diego with the family. So we're like, all right, Nick, when you want to go, May 8th to, I don't know, the 14th. Just needs one room. It's going to pull it up. It's always going to start off by default giving you the best deals, ladies and gentlemen. It'll show you what others are going to pay on the other booking sites. So it's always a good idea to play around first, see what do you have the best deals. Now, if you're like, I only go to Marriott's, that's fine. Search the Marriott's. Maybe it's a great rate. Maybe it's a little bit of savings. We got a lot of Marriott Platinum members that have been kind of blown away as they beta tested this. You can organize these by star rating, hotel name, the price range you want. But if you get in the habit, if you're like me, I love staying at really nice boutique kind of hotels that maybe you don't see all the time. So that's always going to start off with the best savings, and then you can categorize accordingly. And again, let's manage expectations. You know, we don't want people saying you're going to save 80% every single booking. You're just setting yourself up for failure. Okay. But yeah, I think you're going to love the savings that you will see around the world on your travel portal. Let's go back. Okay, how about condos? Guys, remember we talked about that vacation week rental. I will tell you there are outfits in our country that have call centers that just sell this inventory for $10,000 to $25,000 a year for $1,500 a year maintenance dues. You get all that inventory right there. You can search all that inventory on a weekly basis. They're based on week stays. We got your cruise engine right here. And then leaders, you're going to love this one. You can create your own group trips, incentive trips, fun trips for your team. We got a form there, and then we'll work to do that with you. All right, fun stuff. We want you to get in and explore what you're gonna be able to do here very, very soon. And guys, I'm fired up. I am so fired up, grateful for your leadership. And I'll tell you what, everything ultimately rises and falls on leadership. That's both on the corporate side and certainly in our field leadership. So again, very appreciative of you catching the vision, having faith, a little bit of patience here, although not much patience. Keep in mind, most companies will take 3 to 6 months to build a third-party back office, and then it'll take weeks at a time to make even minor changes. We've got our own in-house tech team. A lot of you got to meet Orkan. He is a unicorn. He's actually, bless his heart, of all days, a year ago, I think he planned a vacation to Turks and Caicos, so he's on a plane right now. So I get to hand it over now to my dear friend, business partner, Nick Sorensen. Nick, I'm sure these people are anxious to see what the digital office environment's going to look like from day one, and then how it's going to evolve in the days, weeks, and months ahead, buddy. So I'm going to kick it over to you.
I appreciate it, Eric. Thank you guys all for jumping on an early time on Wednesday. What he just showed was absolutely incredible. And just to echo what he said, this was 3 weeks and 2 days ago that we said, hey, we're going to do this, right? And so props to the tech team, props to, so many people that have contributed that it's too many to list. But it is definitely incredible what we have, what it looks like, what it delivered. Now, with that being said, as amazing as it looks, okay, this is not rushed, but it is still young and new, right? And I want to set the expectation, when you guys get your link in the coming days and you do enroll, you're not enrolling with a 10-year-old company. You're enrolling with the platform, right, of something that we're going to go co-create and build together, and that it'll continue to get better day after day, week after week, month after month. I love what Eric said. He's like, we're the worst that we're ever going to be today. And that same goes for tomorrow, and the same goes for next week. And that goes for all aspects, right? Not only from the travel platform, but to the digital office, to the products we have and everything we really have. Our goal and our whole intention is just, small daily improvements over a course of period of time leads to massive evolvement, and that we can go create this amazing company together that, brings value to people all around the globe, number one. But number two, can also lead to an incredible opportunity for those that decide to join us. Now, I'm gonna get here in the back office, or the digital office, here real quick. Now you can see a couple things spinning. They're doing a lot of updates right now as we speak, getting things ready to roll for you guys. So it will kick off up here in the right corner. When you log in, it will show you what your link looks like. It's just my.nelolife.com, and then whatever your username is, right? This is just a demo account that we have. It's going to give you just a snapshot up here in the right-hand corner. As you can see, our calendar's right here, shows calendar of events. We'll keep these updated, keep these rolling. As you can see, we have an amazing presentation coming up with Colette here shortly. But amazing stuff here in the back office. This shows you, how many people are actually in your unified plan, your matrix, how many personal customers you have, your personal affiliates, your current rank. This is actually a rank advancing widget. We're doing some updates on it. What you'll see is that we're definitely very particular. We like things not only to work and function well, but also love the appearance of. So we made a couple tweaks on just like the appearance of it. But you'll see your affiliate breakdown per level, customers per level. This is total members per level. This can be enrollments by country. Now, this is just a demo account. We've already had enrollments in so many countries around the globe just to test it, right? We want to make sure that the merchant process was working in various other countries. And with that, I want to go in and mention something with that, right? As we launch this thing and you get your link to go sign in, know that this is day one, right? This is the starting point whenever you get that, in the coming days. And so if your card does not go through the first time, right? Don't use a card 3, 4, 5 times. This is a brand new merchant with a merchant ID. Now we have unlimited capacity to be able to handle the growth that we're expecting, but just be patient, right? Try a different browser because there's newness here, right? Try a different card if it doesn't go through. We haven't had too many issues, but I would say just be patient. Know that it's a process. Try a different browser, try a computer instead of your phone. And I'm only saying this just to say, hey, be patient. This is a great time that we're doing with our company. We believe this will be a massive opportunity 6 months from now, 12 months from now, just when it's your turn to come in, get in. Just take your time to do your process. Know that everything is functioning, everything's working. We have tests, everything. Just be patient. Shows compensation. Now, compensation is giving an expectation. The first commission run will be calculated that first week in what month are we in? In May. All right. So they'll be coming up. You'll also see our coming soon items here when you're able to log into your back office after you enroll. Here on the left, right now, this unified we get 2 bonus. Larry's going to go into that, on kind of marching orders. We'll be showing here. This is like one of the biggest drivers of your business. If someone called me today and say, hey, how do I really maximize and go to the next level? You get unified, help other people get unified, and repeat. If you get really good at that, you'll crush it. So that's coming forward. You'll just see a whole lot, and you'll see this list expand. You'll see the dates adjust accordingly. You'll also see here the life trade, for example. We have a target date the first part of June. Our goal is to beat that, but that's our target date, right? The multilingual digital office that Eric went into, multilingual front-facing website that went live here just a day ago. And so you can see we're just knocking things off the list, building something incredible, for you, for your, friends around the globe, for your friends in your backyard, for your friends down the street. Okay. Now, looking over here at the Nelo Life market, Eric just went over travel, how amazing that thing looks. Nelo Life Shop as well is coming in the coming weeks. We expect that to be, launching here this next month. We have 10 products on shelves ready to be shipped. They're all ready to go. We're just connecting some things when it comes to some tech, some really fun things to really involve not only the shop, but how you share it, how you earn it. You'll see down here some reward points. That's some fun things that we're working on the tech side to bring here in the near future, right? Your reports, very similar to what you guys have seen. Same thing. We'll be expanding these. We'll be customizing these. We'll make it to where it's, it's simpler and even better. Constantly moving forward. Resources. You saw the calendar. There's already a bunch of documents and media in there. Our media team has been absolutely incredible, from logos, but to even, rank widgets, right? As we launch this thing out, a lot of you guys are going to be starting to go through the ranks. You'll be able to jump on, grab one of these, put someone's picture in there if you choose, or just share one in general to basically be able to go recognize and support your team throughout this process. But presentations, some of the documents of the company, help desk, right? If you do have a ticket, we are at the forefront of technology. You can see just some things that we've shared you after a few weeks of saying go. If you do need to come create a ticket, create here. But when we go live, and what I'm saying when we go live, we're ready, is our bot. Now, this is something that has just begun. We put a number of FAQs in there that are all ready to roll. But over the course of the next 60, 90, 120, 150 days, this thing will get smarter and smarter and smarter, better and better and better, okay? My wife would say that over the time I've got dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber. This is the opposite. It's going to get better, better and better the more questions we answer. Now, it's not necessarily a game. Don't just go bombard it. But if you have a question, come in and plug it in. If it's not something that we have in the FAQs, or it's something that we have asked a question, we need to tweak the language on it to answer more. We'll adjust that and adopt that over time. Be patient, okay? Your first line of defense when it comes to help and support is your leadership group. Always, first and foremost, go there first, okay? Our goal is to keep people in the know, is to do a phenomenal job communicating, have them help you. So same thing, like if you're going to enroll and let's say it does not, hit up someone in your support team. Be patient, try another browser, try a different device, and then you can also come and hit up support. But just be patient. So I just put this in here. It spun out a question. $40 USD is our affiliate fee. Although the first year it's $20 off. Please donate it to your local charity. And I said, hey, what's the cost of membership? The cost for our Nelo Lifestyle package is $59 a month, $40 a year, but for a first year it's $40 off. So be grateful, be thankful, be supportive. There's been absolutely incredible thought and work that has gone into this whole thing. You'll get alerts up here from the standpoint of people joining. When you do log in for the first time, and I'm going to challenge you guys all to go there right now and do this, or once we get off this Zoom, is go to your Google App Store or your Google Play Store and search up what is called Google Authenticator. Okay, Google Authenticator. It's an app, and it's for all the safety in the world. Like when we've talked and shared with these guys, we see ourselves way more of a technology company than a travel company, than a retail product company. A tech company that we can continue to bring more and more value into this lifestyle club membership. Okay. With that being said, everything that we do is at the forefront of technology, and we want to make sure things are incredibly safe. So when you do log in, for the first time, it's going to ask you to be connected with 2FA. This is the safest of the safest. It's all the next requirements that secure websites will be going to. This will give the ability for you to just make sure that your account is locked down and very safe. So when you log in for the first time after you enroll, it will have it pop up. If you have the app ready to go, you'll pull up the camera on it, take a picture of this, okay? It will then put a code on there. That way, if someone were by chance to get access to your login information, they still wouldn't be able to log in if it comes from a different IP. So this will be something that you'll use like every 30 days, or let's say you're traveling out of the country and going to one of our amazing partner resorts, and you log back in, it will just verify that you are who you say you are, just to guard against that. But that's something you can definitely prepare for, to get logged in, to make sure that you are ready to go there. So I went over the help desk, the resources, the reports, the Nelo Life Market, Nelo Life Market, the genealogy tree. Now, one thing to talk about this, okay, this is something that we are tweaking right now. When you look back there, anyone that comes from either someone that you personally enrolled, that they enrolled, or potential for spillover, you're not going to see a name in the tree, just to make sure that we're all secure and definitely safe. But it will look like this. I want to set an expectation, okay? Spillover is a gift. It's not an expectation, right? I've never in my career been blessed to have a whole lot of spillover when it comes to that. So I'm speaking from experience. But the more that you guys work this together as a group, being unified, coming together, really not only you getting unified, you helping your people get unified, the more of that will actually feel like a community build. But you'll look back there, see that. I just want to set the expectation of what that is and what that's about. So here in the coming days, right, expect your link, talk to your team, get ready to roll. Larry's going to kind of go over some expectations, some next steps, but I want to set the expectation that, hey, what we have here is absolutely incredible. I really believe there's been some miracles in place that have been able to deliver not only this back office, the enrollment process, all of our marketing and media that we've been able to create in the last period of time. They've absolutely crushed it. The tech companies crush it. But this is also day one coming up in the coming days, after 3.5 weeks of work. And so it's, if you're impressed with what the team can do in 3 weeks, imagine where we'll be in 90 days, 180 days, 270 days. We've got so many fun things and plans in store for y'all to go really do something absolutely incredible. And we are so excited for those of you that say yes, to partner with us, to show you what the team can do and to bring something absolutely incredible for you. So Eric, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Nick, you got me excited. I hate when you do that, buddy. Thank you so much. Good stuff, man. It's only going to get better. So now let's bring in the best in the world about, just maximizing the power of now. A guy that has been in this seat. He's been in various startups throughout his career. He's obviously done very, very well the right way. Larry, if you were almost 1,000 people on here, if you were in these beautiful people's shoes right now, knowing the official pre-launch switch is almost in motion to go live, what's the best advice that you could offer these leaders?
Hey, Eric, I would say, and I've done this a lot, but I would say just get organized. The link is going to be coming in the next 24 to 48 hours, maybe 72. But this is the time where you need to be getting your list. When you get your link, who is the first 5 people you're going to give the link to? And they need to be ready so they can go sign up. And then you can be organized and really take advantage of this. Eric just said there's 1,000 people on this call. Well, in 90 days, there's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people on this call. So when you talk about timing and you talk about first movers advantage, I don't know if I've ever been at the start of something that I'm more excited about. For $79, I've got people right now sitting in Vietnam watching this. I've got people in Australia watching this. I've got people in Canada watching this. You guys are so incredibly lucky, and I'm lucky that I know Eric and Nick. I'm lucky that I get to be a part of this and take this out to so many people. But don't underestimate how lucky you are to be watching this Zoom, because I really believe we are about to shatter records in this industry. I've had people say, I've been doing this for decades. I've never seen a compensation plan put together like this. I've never seen a website. Your guys' website is beautiful. You did that in 4 weeks. We are going to do so many great things and help so many people for $79, but don't underestimate the timing. This is the chance for you to do something for your family, your situation, your loved ones. You're at the beginning of something finally that you can take advantage of, but you got to realize you're there. You know, you can be in the right place at the right time, but if you don't realize you're there and you don't act, it's going to go right by you. So just remember, in 90 days, if you literally position yourself the right way, you could be sitting on a beach in Hawaii with residual income coming in and just completely change your life. So, you know, I want everybody right now, you know, if you ever said, I've always wanted to be at the beginning of something major, you're there. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be massive. We've got Japan. You just saw that website literally for your teams to be able to hit one button and turn the website into Japanese. Guys, this is the one. This is the one that can absolutely change your life. I love what Nick, myself, and Eric and Oricon have done, putting this together for $79. I'll tell you another thing. I've been in the field. I have been a master distributor. I have built teams in the hundreds of thousands. And there's been so many times I've said, I'm not getting paid what I'm worth, what I'm bringing to this company. That's exactly what we wanted to eliminate here. We wanted to pay you guys every single possible penny that we could pay you, because we know if you're making money and you're changing your life and changing families' lives, you're not going to go elsewhere. So we want you guys to lock arms with us. We want to build this with you guys, but the next 48 hours is crucial to your build. You should go out for the rest of the day and send out text messages. Hey, you're going to hear a lot about Nelo Life. I'm in at the beginning. You heard about it from me first. Just promise me, because 10 people are going to hit you about this company next week. You come back to me. That's what you should be doing. So, but I'm telling you, there's people that for decades that I've worked with that I love that are on this call, and I know they are about to have the biggest win of their life because of what we've got and where we're positioned. So do not underestimate the power of being on this Zoom right now, because if you do, you're going to be the one in 6 months that says, I wish I'd have listened to them. I wish I'd have built my team. But like Nick said, it's going to happen. There's going to be people coming in from all over the world. If you get spillover, that's wonderful. It's going to pay you. But you also need to think about those matching bonuses. If you go out and you bring in personal people, those matching bonuses, whatever they're earning each month in our community build, 20%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, that's what can absolutely change your life. So Eric, I just want everybody to just be ready. I think this is going to be literally the ride of our life. I vision in a year, we're literally on the beaches of the world. We're in Asia. We're all over the world with this company. So I think we're going to be the biggest thing out there in 90 days. So Eric, I'm happy to be here. Myself, I see Colette Daniels up there. We're going to do a presentation later and knock that out of the park. So if you've got new people that don't know what Nelo Life is, just say, look, be on at 9 o'clock Eastern. We've got some of the best of the best that are going to share what this is. So Eric, I'll turn it back to you, buddy.
Love you, buddy. All right. He mentioned the illustrious Colette Daniels, just become a dear friend and got a heart of gold. So Colette is going to be doing our next live VIP overview at 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Colette, we love you. We're grateful for your leadership. Would you first just mind sharing why? Why the heck, when you're one of the first we called, you decided to lock arms and have a little faith in this vision? I think that'd be important for people to hear.
Yeah, Eric. Well, that's pretty easy. First of all, I want to say this morning when you put on Welcome to the Jungle, I was like getting ready and I'm dancing to all these songs and I'm like, welcome to the jungle. This is going to be furthest from the jungle that I've ever been in. I've been a part of 3 other startup companies and I went through the jungle like crazy just to get to this company. So I think all of you guys have done the same. And that's so exciting because we've been through the jungle. So now we're ready to roll. I'm with this company because of the 3 of you. If you want the true transparency from me, the 3 of you is what's brought me here because I trust each of you to the end of this earth. I'll follow you anywhere. So that is why I joined for sure. But you know, I look at this as a manifested true abundance company. I mean, how many of us have, you know, Larry's talking about luck, and this is everything short of a miracle to me because how many of you have prayed, dreamt, or wished for abundance in all ways? You know, we've all done that, right? We want a healthy mind, a healthy body, healthy relationships, and be able to do that with abundance, not having to worry about how we're going to pay for our next meal or how we're going to have to pay for our rent or our mortgage, right? So abundance, this company's bringing abundance, true abundance in all ways, and all of that while having fun. So much fun. I mean, this is a lifestyle company that I will be with for my life, and a legacy company that I can create for my kids and their kids and so on and so forth. So I am so excited to be here, Eric. Thank you.
Well, we're incredibly blessed to have you, and you will get more of that young lady in about 8.5 hours at NeloLife.tv. I know Larry's going to co-host and go in detail on some of the comp plan or the global revenue pay plan we have. So global unified pay plan. Oh my gosh. Come on, Eric, get it together here. All right. So looking forward to see you tonight. All right, friends, I'm going to leave you with this. I'm talking to you. Yes, you. I think it's time that you just kind of released the shackles of mediocrity. I think most of you have always wanted more out of life. I know I have. And as I got more of the material things, I realized that never filled the void that was inside me. I want a life of impact. I want a life of passion. I want a life of servitude, and just the ability to come together collectively to do more than anything any of us could ever do on our own. And this is your time. It's your time to step up. We are going to do our part. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to own up to them. We're going to fix them. We're going to get better. We're going to lead with the heart. We're going to be authentic, transparent. And again, that word trust, it's funny, right? We're going to spend the rest of our lives continuing to build that trust with you. If you're willing to stretch yourself, maybe do things you never felt comfortable, never even thought possible, now's your moment. And these moments don't come around very often, but we invite you to come in and be celebrated with us, to have a voice here, and to truly be a part of something that you can look back and say, because I made that defining decision in the very early days of this movement, my life and the lives of millions of other countless people has been radically transformed forever. And in the process, we leave this positive, massive dent in the universe for future generations to benefit from. So now's our moment. Now's our time. Please stay close to your leadership. If you are not in the WhatsApp group or the Telegram group, please get in there. If you're not in the Facebook community, please get in there. Emails will start going out. The communication will continue to flow. Please stay close to your leadership and stay around this campfire that's very quickly going to turn into a global bonfire for good. We love you guys. Now's our chance to rise above all the divisiveness, all the hate, all the toxicity that's out there, and truly co-create something together that we've all been prepared in some way, shape, or form for. So the future is bright. Here we grow. Go Nelo. Love you all. God bless. Buckle up.